Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike David here with Universal Mind, Body, Soul, and today's topic is going to be the law of attraction and how you can manifest abundance and prosperity into your life using this technique, the law of attraction. All right. So today we're going to look at the best use of the law of attraction into your life without any gimmicks, without any games or any clickbait or any weird junk. It's really just all about one simple rule, the law of attraction. Okay, so since the beginning of time, the intention has always kind of been about bringing manifestation to reality. And except this isn't, any magic or hocus pocus type spell. This is actually a real life application of cognitive behavioral therapy techniques and visualization that has been tried and tested by millions and with great results. All right, so why aren't you doing it already? Well, according to Wikipedia in the New Thought philosophy, the law of attraction is the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. But what does that actually mean for you? Well, simply put, if you can dream it, you can have it. Visualization of goals, whether they be romantic, whether they be financial, or whatever the case may be, bring results. So I'm going to mention a few different celebrities that have been huge advocates and examples of the law of attraction. And these particular celebrities might actually disagree with the arguments that the law of attraction is no more than pseudoscience. And that's simply because they practice it, they've manifested it, and their results have been incredibly amazing as to what they've actually done with it. So I got a quote to share with you first, and it is called, "Do you know what you think about most of the time? Take a look at the results you're getting. That will teach you exactly what's going on inside." Now, for some of you, you may be familiar with this person. Some of you may follow him or have seen his work. This line might actually sound like a line from a Chinese proverb, but it's actually from none other than the infamous philosopher Bob Proctor. Okay, if you don't know who Bob Proctor is, he's probably most well known for his role in the movie The Secret, which was based off the book The Secret, and by Rhonda Byrne. And he's probably also well known for being a world-renowned speaker, motivational coach, author, and bestseller of many books, as well as a law of attraction practitioner himself. He has an international reputation for getting probably the very best out of people and businesses with the law of attraction technique. And his net worth is about $20 million, just in case you were wondering. All right, so he's been practicing the law of attraction since about the mid 1960s, if I remember right, in his book, and he's been just swearing by it ever since. So he is probably the most famous advocate about it over anybody else I know and follow. So now that before you kind of mention anything about Bob Proctor, I do got some pretty other good couple references there in case you're wondering, well, that's just one guy, Mike. But at the same time, yes, that's one guy, but I'm mentioning him first because he's probably the most famous one of all that I've ever seen and followed and read up on, and what he says just made the most sense. Bob Proctor is probably my most favorite one. All right, so there are a number of other successful people that have gone through manifestation and used the law of attraction to attract abundance into their own life. So I have one other quote here. So it's, "People who ask confidently get more than those who are hesitant and uncertain. When you figured out what you want to ask for, do it with certainty, boldness, and confidence." Okay? Now, some of you may recognize that quote. Some of you may have been following his work as well or read some of his books. And he's also been pretty well known for saying, kind of fake it till you make it more than once. And this quote really isn't about showing it, it's about doing it. And it's by someone who definitely does that. Have you guessed? It's Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield is the American author, motivational speaker, corporate trainer, and entrepreneur. He's the author one half of the author, I believe. I think he was the co-author who wrote the most infamous book, or one of the most infamous books, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Okay, which has sold more than 250 titles and more than 500 million copies around the world in like 40 different languages. So Chicken Soup for the Soul is a very, very, very world-renowned book. I haven't read it myself yet, but I'm very familiar with it. And like Bob Proctor, his net worth is about $20 million. Okay, $20 million. So he visualized his life, his future, his business, and acted as though it was already happening. And then it did. And is a huge advocate of the law of attraction. So by telling the brain that something is true, it reacts to your behavior, and this is what causes actions that you're more confident, you're more wealthier, your more attractive self would have done already in the present tense. So emotions are energy in motion. When you're putting emotion into it and you're basically acting as if it's happened now and you're really kind of feeling it, that sends out the vibrations to the universe that you're vibrationally aligned to where you want to be already. And this is known as something as synchronicity, abundance. When you sync your visualization with your actions, and the world follows, like the cart before, like the wheel follows the horse or follows the ox kind of thing. Like the cart follows the horse sort of thing, I guess you can say, as another example, another analogy with that. So synchronicity kind of follows the same sort of way. Now, I understand if you're watching this video and you may or may not have the desire to improve your situation. I'm sure many of us are always trying to improve our situation. There's always room for improvement. Definitely something that you can do. But if you're one of those people that's kind of sitting on the fence about giving it a shot because you think there's no resources available, trust me, there definitely is. You need to really think again about that, because the universe we live in a vibrational universe. All right, everything we want and desire is already there. We just need to put ourselves vibrationally to synchronize ourselves with that vibration. And you know what? I can kind of ramble on forever about that, but you know what? I'll touch on that a little bit. If you want to get some more detailed information, I'll include some links in my blog and put some detailed information in the links below, where you can kind of capture that a little bit more in depth. So that brings us to our final celebrity that I'm going to mention to you. And she is an Australian television writer, producer, and is very, very famously well known for The Secret, the book, The Secret, which the movie was actually based upon. So Rhonda is a huge advocate of the law of attraction and is living proof of it each and every single day. Her net worth is a whopping $100 million. And visualization has been just something that she's been practicing and living throughout day in, day out of her life for the greater portion of her life. All right. So with that being said, according to Rhonda Byrne, there is no such thing as a hopeless situation. And if you are watching this video and thinking, you might be in one that, know that it isn't true. There is always hope. You always have options. You always have hope. And what you feel, you manifest. And what you attract, you become. What you become, you attract. Okay? We live in a vibrational universe, just like I mentioned. All right? So you have options. It's like the law of gravity. It's always working for you. So as Rhonda also says, there is a truth deep down inside of you that has been waiting for you to discover it. And that truth is this: you deserve all great things life has to offer. And I couldn't agree more with that statement, because really, I believe that we were put on this earth to do great things. I believe that each and every one of us has a gift. And that gift is to share it with the world. We are here to discover what that gift is, what that purpose is. And our purpose is always kind of evolving and changing. And it's always evolving into what we become. And as we become more, our gifts are out there to give to the world, sort of thing. So if you can kind of remember that, it's your life, it's your world, it's your kingdom kind of thing, your world. You deserve to kind of start seeing that. And when you feel that you deserve it, guess what? You're going to attract more. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you. That's really my my take on the law of attraction. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe below on the bottom there. And if you want to hear more content, you can also check out my blog at universalmindbodysoul.com. And I'll include some links there below to provide a little bit more info on the law of attraction. And yeah, no, for more videos there, don't forget to subscribe also to my social media. And yeah, I will talk to you into the next video. Hope everyone is well. Take care. Thanks. Bye.